Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our human Paladin leveling campaign. Today we are still in the Arathi Highlands. We're going to come down here to the southeast and grab the Rod of Order. Then we're going to go down and take on the Witherbark Trolls. Then we'll check in on Kay and Kinlery. And we'll see how they're doing over at the farm and if they need any help. We do have a quest here, perhaps?
You need something?
Sharing a bountiful feast. Eat 5 helpings of food at a bountiful table until you gain spirit of sharing.
Safe travels.
Okay then. Pass the stuffing. Feast on the stuffing. It doesn't seem like we can eat much else from here. Let's switch seats. Alright, we can feast on the sweet potatoes. I think the theory is that the seats would all be full, and you'd be able to pass the food from one seat to the next. And there we go. Damage taken reduced. Oh, that's not the same thing. For some reason I thought that was the aura we got. That's devotion aura, Robert. Okay, so that is done. And we did get a couple of buffs. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, and we do still have the WoW 18th anniversary experience increase. I didn't notice this buff present when I played the Shaman the other day. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention, I don't know. But yeah, I am interested in getting this character to 60. I would like to get him some gear from the Elemental Invasions. Pretty sure this is the character we're going to be taking into Dragonflight first. So I would like to get him geared up. I really like the Evoker, but what I don't like about the Evoker is basically my Drakthir form. That sounds really bad. There are things that I really love about the Drakthir form. I think it's really unique. I think that the customization options as a Drakthir are absolutely amazing, and the entire team responsible for creating like how the Drakthir looks should be commended. It just isn't for me. Anybody who's been around the channel for a while knows that I don't like shape-shifted forms. It's a reason that I find it really hard to get into the Druid and enjoy the Druid at all. Even sometimes like things like shadow form on the Priest bother me. I like to be able to see my character. I like to be able to see the character that I made. I like to be able to see the gear that I have equipped. The gear that I've earned through content. So, I don't really like shapeshifted forms. And so with the Drakthir, it's not just that, you know, they're dragonkin. They don't wear the gear that you equip. So, like, if you make a naked Drakthir, they stay naked. You'll only see your shoulders and your belt. Okay? And so the Drakthir then, they have this really awesome armor that they get to equip in character customization. But then, like, that's the armor you're wearing, and yeah, you can go to the barber shop and you can change how that armor looks at any time. It's really cool armor. It's some of the coolest looking armor I've ever seen in World of Warcraft, right? You can even color it. You can change, like, a bunch of customization options with it. You can change the color of it. It's really great. It just isn't for me. The class seems really interesting, but also not really for me. So at some point I will play the Evoker to max level, try it out some more. But I think the first character that we take through the Dragon Isles content is going to be the Paladin. Alright, so we are looking for Witherbark tusks and medicine pouches off the medicine men. Should probably make finding the medicine men priority number 1. Witch doctors. There they are. Though, if I'm being honest, choosing between the Paladin and the Shaman is, it might end up being harder than I originally thought it was going to be. I have a lot of fun on the Shaman. I have a lot of fun on the Shaman, and I like doing leatherworking and skinning. And I really want to do Professions and Dragonflight because of the Professions revamp. So it's gonna be a hard choice. It's between the Paladin and the Shaman. They both do what I want, which is that while I'm DPSing, I want to be in melee. And then I want the option to heal raids. So they both check the unique boxes that I need checked. They both have a little bit of reactionary, like reacting to procs gameplay in their DPS spec. I haven't healed as either of them. I haven't healed a raid in a long time in retail. So I don't know what the healing gameplay is like for either class. Yeah, the Witch Doctor should be our top priority here because they can actually drop both items. Just that there aren't a lot of them and they are kind of randomly scattered about. Let's go check by the buildings. They tend to hang out by the buildings. Should probably go ahead and destroy the Searing Totem here. I don't think that killed that guy. No, he's still running around back there. Same thing with that one. Yeah, and then even when you do find a guy that drops the medicine pouch, it's not a 100% chance to drop. There's a couple of witch doctors down here. Ooh, there's 3 of them. 4 of them. We hit the literal witch doctor jackpot down here. Guess they like to hang out by the water. Alright, so that's all the pouches we need. Now we can go after whoever we want. And actually, that is it. We are done with both of those quests. So let's go check in with Kay and Kinlery.
Hey there.
Refuge Point sent you. Good to know they're still here. We've got some interesting things to check into here, Paladin.
See you around.
It's funny, Kin and I have been through so much together, and here we find ourselves back in Arathi like so many years ago. Oh, so yeah, these guys were here in Classic. We broke up a plot to create a new plague right here, her and I. It doesn't look like the Horde learned their lesson because they're all over this farm yet again. Their undead courier is shuffling around as obvious as daylight. If you want to help, find the courier and bring back whatever they're carrying.
Farewell.
Alright, well, it's probably going to be a lot easier to find the courier today than it would have been in Classic. And they're probably not going to be an elite. And they probably don't travel the whole length of the road anymore. Oh, and apparently they travel all on their own without escort. Bad idea. And they immediately respawn. Just so that you don't have to wait if you just watched another player take them out. How polite is that?
can I help you?
We appreciate the help looking for that courier. While you were gone, Kin saw an apothecary come out of that same house to the south of here. I'm confident that they're up to no good. I just need proof of it before we go off and do something rash.
Safe travels.
Apothecaries yet again. You'd think they'd get the message. Let's see what it is this time.
Be careful.
Kay begins going through the folder. Expansion, control of territory. These undead aren't cooking up anything new, but they're planning to roll over all of Arathi. We need to disrupt their plans. I'll keep a lookout from here. You go with Kin and get those invasion plans. We're not going to get these walking corpses we're not going to let these walking corpses even know what day it is. So this is essentially the same exact thing. It's funny that they reference that they were here before, but then like instead of doing anything different, we're literally going to do basically the same exact quest. The plague took our friends and family, but it was the Forsaken that took Finn. They're just as bad as the Scourge. I'll destroy every one of them with my own hands if I have to. When you're prepared, come let me know. We'll get started right away.
Be careful.
Alright, I'm ready if you are. Shall we? Let's get started. The longer we're here, the more damage the undead could be doing back in Hillsbrad. Are you like... I can't click her again, so I'm assuming that we're good. That we're just protecting her for now. I think she went into bear form in Classic. Apparently she's going to fight with the staff this time around.
How may I help?
Oh, she did go bear. Alright, this is where we will really have to be on our paws. Alright, well that's quite a few. I'm gonna go ahead and lay on hands here. And pop our secondary 20% bubble. Because yeah, this is a lot of guys. Too many guys? Maybe. Let's get a blinding flash off here, that'll help us out. Let's get a heal off here. I think we're gonna be okay, but that was almost pretty bad. We still have... okay, no, we're clear. And she is still on the move. Oh no, she died. Ha! She stood in the poison! What was I supposed to do? I could have taunted them and pulled her out of it, I guess? She died to the poison? We died too? Oh no, what the heck do we do now? We have to abandon and start it all again, I guess. Oh no, that's incredible. Yeah, I feel like we just kept body aggroing extra guys beyond the event. And the event was already spawning like 2-3 guys at a time. Yeah, I mean... A, I should try to let her tank a little more. B, I guess I have to be responsible for pulling her out of the poison cloud? Which is going to require me to taunt whatever she's fighting. Possibly everything. I might have to try to move everything to get her to move. Maybe I just have to focus fire that guy down really, really quick. Yeah, we're going to try to let her tank everybody else. But she's going to have to focus fire. Oh. So she's not even back up here yet, because she died. How long is it, I wonder, before she's going to respawn? We'll hang out here for a minute. But yeah. Then we'll get going and we'll come back some other time. That was just all super unfortunate.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, sorry we got your girl killed. Oh, I feel awful. It's too bad we can't resurrect. That would have been nice. Okay, so what else can we do? Really, all we can do now is we can head back to town. Basically in disgrace. We somehow have to get over here to this little port. I'm just not exactly 100% sure how to do that.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
Not bad, since it's clear you've got your head on straight. I was hoping you could help us with a more pressing job.
Safe travels.
I figured out where Trelane's first item ended up. Korgresh has it in the Boulderfist Hall. And by the way he was throwing down blast of ice at his kin to keep them in line, he must be close to figuring out how to use all of its power. Boulderfist Hall is south of here and east of Thandal Span.
Watch your back.
Okay, well, let's go do that. We probably need to empty our inventory. That could be a good thing to do.
Yo!
Yeah, I mean, we're basically safe to sell everything. It's not like we're gonna need any of it.
Hurry back!
We could probably do some questing in South Shore if we wanted to. I think there's questing there for... You know what? Maybe after the Cataclysm, maybe there really isn't any Alliance questing there. Guess I'm not actually sure. I'm curious where the questing here would send us next. Maybe into the hinterlands? Yeah, I've never entered here on the Alliance side from the wetlands. So I really don't know what it would send us to do next. And without the experience buffs, we might be able to do a few more zones before we get to level... Oh good, Lua errors when I'm in combat. Oh, we're dead. We're dead just thanks to this error. Like, okay, let's see if I can just get away. Getting away would be suitable. I'd be less upset if we could somehow just live. I can't click any spells. Nothing is clickable. The only add-on that I have is Immersion, and I just updated it today. So, not really sure what all these errors are about, but we've been getting a lot of them recently. Okay, let's do a reload. Let's do a reload and let's hope that fixes it. Seems like we're good. Let's just fight our way in here from the front instead of trying to run past a bunch of guys. How overpowered would it be if Word of Glory were off the global cooldown? How cool would it be to have, like, at least one ability that's off the global cooldown? It'd be really cool. Just saying. I think we want to go this way, actually. We're also proccing these free flash heals occasionally now. I'm not sure off of what. I'll take a closer look at it next time. And it kind of makes me want to move this somewhere that I can hit it more easily. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of free keybinds. So it's going to have to stay where it is. We really don't want to throw down with everybody, but we're going to. So let's pop wings and shield. And let's do one of these to stop all the casting that's going on. So lay down Consecrate would be a great idea. And it looks like we're going to be fine this time around. Selfless, oh, it's Selfless Healer, which we just spec'd into. That's really nice. Having an extra free heal is so overpowered. That's a big reason why I love the Paladin, is because, like, the way that you can heal yourself with holy power and not with mana, and then you're getting an instant heal on Word of Glory. Now you're getting you're getting the instant flash of lights. Really, really powerful, and I love it. So it's a big consideration for me, is like, how does the class feel to play solo? Because, you know, I do a lot of my playing solo. And I plan to do a lot of open world stuff in the expansion. I plan to level mining and blacksmithing, so we're going to be out in the world a lot looking for points to level up our dragon riding. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, so I want to make sure that I'm just loving the buttons that I'm pressing all the time. Less of a concern for me is if it's like, if it's part of the best meta. Like, that's less of a concern for me than if I enjoy pushing the buttons. I know that some people have some issues with Paladins right now, as they are in Dragonflight. And I don't think that any of those issues are really going to directly affect me too much. I do plan to do some Mythic Plus. I do want to do some normal or heroic raiding. And I plan to heal that. Stuff. But yeah, I don't see whatever issues really affecting me too much the way that I play, so I'm not going to worry about what the meta is. There's always going to be balancing in the future. Things are going to change, classes are going to get tuned, and the meta is always going to be an ever-shifting target to hit. It's never been worth it to me to try to play a class based on what's best from a numbers standpoint. And I wouldn't recommend anybody play the game that way.
How are ya? See you soon.
Brilliant. 1 item down and 3 more to go based on my list. The other 3 items are all in Stromgarde. Take a rest and get your strength back. The next phase of my plan will require a little more time and effort.
Off with you.
Oh, well, I would like to have read it. Here's our next step. There's ogres all around the Tower of Erethdor in Stromgarde. We're going to need to ward you against the tower's defenses. To do that, we're going to need some gems the Boulderfish Shaman have taken a liking to. They took them from the tower, but they're not going to stay in their possession for long. Get one of the gems and bring them to Crichton. He knows the spell to enchant it. Okay, so that's fine. We can go do Breaking the Keystone on the way to that. So yeah, that actually works out pretty well. I was just gonna say, let's simply fight our way in instead of trying to sneak through. The keystone is charged with tremendous geomantic energy. You place the rod in the keystone and a shudder is felt beneath you. Oh, hi. Hello there, Thenon. As the stone goes quiet, you're left with a vague sense of unease. Something isn't right. Perhaps you should tell Squirto of what you've done so far. Just free an ancient entity from the earth and don't tell anybody about it. And then it turns out you've done something bad. We're not going to go back and tell him right now, though. So the ogres are going to be in the back part. Let's see. I guess we're going to go straight and then to the right. Yeah, there we go. So here are some Stromgarde defenders. And we're going this way. Perfect. We are going to have to fight through a lot of guys just to get into the area that we're trying to get into. It makes me wonder if maybe there were some other quests here, like maybe we missed a kill quest somewhere. I feel like these guys would have been ripe for a kill quest. There's a couple of different kinds of them. They're packed all tight together. Lots of enemies in the same area. I wonder if we didn't miss something. So the shaman are who we're actually looking for. No healing for you. Oh, we got the item off of the first guy we killed. So there's that. Okay, we've angered some people. Let's pop wings here. And lay on hands. I like how we can go instantly back to full health, basically, with like 1 proc and a word of glory. And we're fully healed. It's pretty great.
What can I do for you?
Hello again. Have you found an Azure Agat? A gate?
Go with honor, friend.
You amaze me. Well done again. Give me a moment to cast the proper spell and you'll be ready.
For the Alliance.
Here's what you're looking for. Trelane's Phylactery, Trelane's Orb, and Trelane's Ember Agate. All 3 should be in chest within the tower. You shouldn't have a problem opening the chest on your own. You just have to be careful of the ogres. You'll need to have your weapons at the ready. Those ogres find out you're there and stealing from them, and they'll be sure to put the hunt on you. Or the hurt, even. Although I'm sure they'll put the hunt on us as well. Yeah, so we're going just into the tower, I guess. Someone is casting at us. I'd like them to not be doing that, so we are going to come down here, do a little bit of line of sighting on them. Alright, the last thing we need is the orb. Looks like we're going all the way up to the top. Let's go ahead and we will hearth back, I think. Yeah, that's fine.
Hi. Watch your back. Safe travels.
Malin couldn't have asked for a worthier person to come here and aid us. You've done a grand job. He'll be pleased to see what an overwhelming success our mission's been.
See you soon.
Say no more. I followed up with an old friend while you were gone. I should have known better than to send you to those shards. We've both made a grave mistake involving ourselves in this. Luckily, I persuaded my boy Garrig to tell me what to do if this happened.
Off with you.
Mizriel's no innocent princess, she's a terribly dangerous force, and the giants had every reason to chain her down there. I'm afraid you've been had. According to Garrig, you have to summon her at the shards of Mizriel, where you first spoke with her. Defeat her and gather her eldritch shackles, then bind them to the shards. Here's the scroll you'll need, be careful with it. I risked a few teeth to get it. Good luck.
Safe travels.
He risked a few teeth? Okay. Weird. Maybe he was having dealings with tooth fairies. I don't really know. Why have you summoned me so soon? I haven't yet reached my full power. Oh. Throwing down. Oh dear, we probably didn't want to stand in that. I like how these fights can go on for a little bit. I appreciate that when it's a quest enemy, like, we fight them for a little while. And while it's not, like, hard in the sense of it being, like, it's not like a Dark Souls boss fight, but there is some challenge in it. They do damage to us. We have to, you know, go at it for a while to defeat them, so. The Shard of Mizriel are now strangely quiet. As the Eldritch Shackles are placed around the shards, an unhuman wail is heard from far below. The scream is followed by a roar. The Shards of Mizriel no longer invoke feelings of warmth and security as they once did. Now they pulse with an open menace, as if the thing beneath them holds ill will toward the surface. There we go. It's Mizriel's tail. Got a glove upgrade for that. Got some boots here too we didn't equip. And yeah, we don't... Oh, here we go. We can... Now we might be able to complete Kinlary's quest. Try not to get her killed this time. Because if anything has a chance of chaining into another zone, I guess it's going to be their quest line. We also have this stuff down here if we can figure out how to get down there. They dock at Faldir's Cove, hidden along the southern shore. Okay, yeah, hidden is the right word for it. I mean, we could come all the way out here, but I feel like there's probably a cave, right? Oops. Slightly wrong direction. Let's go this way. Did I apply those changes? No, I did not. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Alright, let's give this one another shot. Try not to let her die. So far we're having better luck this time about not being jumped. It's probably about to change though. Oh, she chased that guy down. That was scary. At first when I didn't see her, I was worried maybe she had died again, but apparently she's fine. Alright, let's focus on downing this guy. We could maybe interrupt some of the toxins that he lays down. Could be a good idea. He's just gonna keep doing it, obviously. Let's taunt him out around here so she follows. Oh, she's not. Is she not follow? Oh, we taunted the wrong guy. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we seem to be in the clear. She's still alive. The apothecary is dead. Watch my rear. I'll see what I can find in this junk. Or watch your rear. Okay, then. I bet Kay'll think this is important. She's pretty knowledgeable about these things. No expert, but knowledgeable. Let's get out of here quick. Try and keep up. I'm gonna make a break for it. When she said make a break for it, at first I thought maybe she was going to vanish. We made it, we made it.
Well met. Be careful.
Alright,
Wow.
I think we're good. You've done a great service for us. Oh, I guess while we were doing it, he couldn't take the quest? Oh, that's brutal. I hope Kin wasn't too much of a handful down there. She's very friendly, but can be just as deadly when you're her enemy.
Farewell.
I've seen Kinlori look way worse after a night in a tavern than she does now. You obviously did a good job protecting her. Refuge Point will want to know of our success. I'm gonna stay here with Kin and let her catch her breath. Go on ahead without us.
Safe travels.
Probably no accident that the direct route back to Refuge Point leads us right through the air elementals. We did hit level 44 because we're still leveling up quite quickly. Let's give Cavalier 2 charges. Sure, why not? What's the harm? Gotta spend 2 more points somewhere. And I'm out of keybinds, so...
You need something?
I admit I'm impressed, Paladin. A small comfort amidst all that's happened here. You have fought the undead, struck back against the Horde, and honored the memory of the victims of South Shore. On behalf of the Kingdom of Stromgarde, I present you with an official commendation. Gonna get some wrist upgrades here.
Light bless you.
Weirdly, no one had a breadcrumb to take us anywhere else, so... I guess we're gonna try to find out what's going on down here to the south. That's our last thing to do in this area. And it's the last story chapter. So maybe that will have the breadcrumb. I really don't know. Do we want to take the road down and then try to enter the valley here to the west of the road? Let's try that and see if we can find some kind of cave or a way through. Alright, if I look at the mini-map, I do see a path, so I think we're on the right track here. Yeah, here we go. There's a road here, it just isn't really on the big map that well, but we can see it on the mini-map. And here's a nice little flag, in case you were wondering. It's a pretty cute little pirate flag. I'm sure cute is exactly what pirates go for when they make their little flags.
Greetings. For the Alliance. What's on your mind? Watch your back.
Can I help you? You have a great day now.
Alright, so, yeah, we're following him into the cave. He wants to power a rune stone. I discovered the cave on our first day here. I believe the energy in the stone can be used to our advantage. I'll begin drawing the energy from the stone. Your job is to defend me. This place is cursed, trust me. Okay, let's see how cursed it is. Okay. Oh, hello there. Almost done, just a little longer. So, one more wave? 2 more waves? That's it, he's done. We didn't have to fight anybody else. We just needed to fight 2 water elementals, and that was it. And it was like 5 feet away, also, which is a little bit weird. Glad to be back from that creepy cave. It really wasn't that creepy, to be honest.
Salutations!
The goggles work perfectly now, well done.
Off and away.
The treasure has been on the seafloor for so long the gems have calcified into thick stone, but the power harnessed in these goggles will allow you to locate them easily.
Right. Hey, be seeing you.
Alright. So, I think we need to equip the goggles? Yeah. So we've got Naga to kill and elven gems to find. Oh, and we have a 30-minute buff of water breathing, which is absolutely amazing. It's going to let us come down here and enjoy the beauty of the seafloor without having to worry about going back up. And I am a big fan of underwater breathing. So the gems are going to show up on the minimap as yellow dots. With the goggles on, at least. Don't know if you can still find them with the goggles off. Maybe you can find them, but they just don't show up on the minimap. Oh, it also increased our swim speed greatly. Yeah, that's also amazing. I was starting to wonder if this guy was ever going to come back. We need one more sorceress. Looks like maybe below decks here. And now I think we're just looking for our elven gems. And dealing with whatever Naga scum we need to on the way. 3 more to go. Pretty sure we're getting respawns, which I am okay with. And that's it, we're done.
Pleased to meet you. Daylight's burning.
Most superb, the captain will be very pleased, and just wait until word gets back to Fleetmaster Seahorn. We will take probably the two-handed polearm.
You have a great day now.
Never really think about paladins wielding polearms, but apparently we can. Let's not leave Captain O'Brien waiting. He'll want to see these gems firsthand. After all, that's why we're here. And after a few weeks of consorting with these pirates, the professor and I have realized the last thing that's good for our health is to be caught hanging on to their treasure.
Be seeing you.
Fair enough.
Interest ya in a pint?
Alright, well that's level 45. Enemies hit by Divine Storm take 100% more damage from Consecrate for 8 seconds. Yeah, I mean that could work to our advantage. Judgment has a 25% chance to throw a second hammer, dealing an additional 108 holy damage. Let's do that instead. More of a single target than an AoE build, I guess.
Hey there. Be careful.
So the little gnomes proved their worth after all. I knew we kept those ankle biters around for a reason.
See you around.
This is bad. It seems the dagger spines are amassing for an attack. Naga are known for their ruthlessness in battle. They will keep attacking until I am dead. I don't value my own life above that of my crew members, but you must help to defend me. The crew will not be able to make it to Booty Bay without my knowledge of the seas. The Naga will be coming from the sea. I need you to remain up here with me to fend off the attack. Man the cannon and drive them back.
See you later.
Okay. The cannon. Right. The cannon. The cannon. Okay. Yes. Yes, the cannon. Wait. Where's the cannon? I'm kind of worried. Because I don't see a cannon. Here's a cannon. Okay, we can't man these cannons. Now, this guy literally said to man the cannon. Alright. In this case, like, we are the cannon now. So that's good. I mean, he could have been talking about one of the cannons below deck. Okay, are we going to get another wave, or have I completely broken the quest? Oh, here we go. Here's 3 of them coming in. Alright, so that's 2 waves down. I see at least the start of a 3rd wave. At least he comes in and kind of helps us out a little bit. I appreciate that. Oh, that's it. We're done.
What can I do for you?
We could not have done it without you. We'll be headed out as soon as the tides rise. If you weren't such a promising hero, I'd offer you a place on my crew, but I can tell you have bigger fish to fry. Even if you are a puny human. A puny human? We're the same exact build and size as you, my man.
Have a good one.
And that's it. We seem to be done here. Didn't get a breadcrumb to really go anywhere else. We could go into the hinterlands. We have some quests to do up here, I guess. But yeah, I mean, for now what I'll do is I'll hearth back to Refuge Point. And then I'll consider where we can continue our journey here. We still have 15 levels to go, so... we could do quite a few more zones. Kind of want to stick to just, like, classic zones, right? We could do some stuff in Red Ridge. I might try to go into the hinterlands and just see if there's anything going on up there. I don't remember there being a lot of stuff in the hinterlands, but maybe you guys can let me know where, you know, what are some zones here that we could go check out. Preferably not places like Searing Gorge and Badlands. I'd like them to be like forests. Pleasant areas to go. I wonder if we could do any of this stuff like before we're max level. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. We will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.